Hello, this is Brandon with American Diesel. Today I will be going over the Worldlawn Zero Turn with you. As you can see, I offer a couple different models. I have the Worldlawn Cobra, which will be the primary one that I discuss with you this evening. And I have the residential Worldlawn Vipers. The Vipers, they are definitely an excellent mower. They're designed for the guy who's just got a couple acres of land to knock out every once in a while, but they are a really great mower. They have the Kawasaki residential engines on them. They're both sporting 24 horsepower, but I could go into more detail with those. If you would like me to make a video on those, just leave a comment and I will. However, this one, the commercial one, is the one that I'm going to go over with you now. I have personally cut with the Worldlawn Cobra 60-inch demo one that we had. And I tell you, it is probably one of the most beautiful cutting machines I've had. Actually, there is another video on my channel of a demonstration of us using it. This particular mower, you can get it in a 48 or 52, as well as the 60. The one that I have here is a 60. One thing I like about this is it features a 7-gauge deck. It's got a real thick deck, and it's got reinforcements around the entire side, the front, and even around the brackets for your discharge chute. Now, another thing that I like about the deck on this particular mower is the fact that they made sure that your scalp wheels or anti-scalp wheels are well supported. A lot of people, you'll see this is very common setup for your front wheels to have that dual bracket, but a lot of people don't do that on the rear because they just try to take the cheapest way out. Worldlawn didn't. Now, however, this deck is also easy to get to. Flip it up. As you can see, you do have a little bit of room here. You got a couple diagrams here. You got a belt diagram there. And you have plenty of room to get to everything to work on. You got plenty of wrench room. You can get just about anything you need up under there. To get to these side panels, all you do is take these two wing nuts off, pull this cover up, and you now have access to that pulley. Same thing on this side. Now, one of my second favorite features, probably, with this unit is its rubber chute. It's not like most rubber chutes that are just some kind of solid piece of material that's there, whether it be metal or that plastic rubber. It's full rubber, and it's amazing. The reason it's amazing is because it flexes and it doesn't break. I have literally had this chute down on the demo unit and ran from here back up against the pole, and it just bent with the pole. I never had to pick the chute up, and it never tore and never broke. You can't do that with other discharge chutes because you'll rip it off. So that's why I like that feature. Anyway, we'll move on. This here is a 10-gallon, well, 5 and 5. So it's got two tanks, 5 gallons each. It holds a total of 10 gallons of fuel. And the knob for that, I should have showed you this first. But anyway, the knob for that, right and left and off. Real quick, right below the seat, you run out of fuel, flip it over. It's got the 27 horsepower Kawasaki commercial engine on it, which is the FX series 751V. Nice commercial air breather. It's just a couple clips. You can pop that off, change your filter. It's real easy. And this is your hydraulic reservoir. Now, the reason why it has a separate reservoir like this is because this bad boy has separate pump and wheel motors. It's not a hydrostatic system. This is a true hydraulic system. Those pumps pump hydraulic fluids to those wheel motors just like you would find on your skid steer or even a dozer. It's really awesome. It gives it a lot of power and it gives it a lot of control. The battery is real easy to get to. Once again, everything is easy to get to on these mowers, and that's what I love about the Worldlawns as well. You can get a wrench everywhere without having to take a bunch of stuff off. Now the maintenance, it's easy. It's just a little bit tighter end because this has that big roll cage, which is adjustable by 3 points, as you can tell. or you can even take it off. Just pull this out, pull it out. Anyway, same thing with the Kawasaki engines. Take this hose right here, and you stick this in your oil pan, and you pull that plug. And if you reach through here, you can get to your oil filter pretty easy. And your hydraulic oil filter, there's only one, and it's right here. You can't get any easier than that. What makes this a really good commercial mower is the fact that it has those pump and wheel motors. A lot of commercial guys, they look for that system because it's a very durable system, it's long lasting, and it delivers great power and great response to get those fine cuts that people are looking for. Except most of the time you have to pay $10,000 to $12,000 to get it. This machine here is under $8,000. Normally I don't give pricing in my video, but this one's just at too amazing of a price to not. So once you put the seat back down, the deck does work in a similar way. So you can tell you got numbers written here that correspond with the holes down here. For your height, you can go as low as 1.5 to as high as 4.5 inches. It does have a number plate on the other side as well. Basically, all you would do with this one, push down on the foot, push this button here, and then release. It'll stop at the desired height that you want it in. Now you can also, with this mower, sorry about that, with this mower, you can kick this foot pedal up. Say there's a log or roots in the way. It's a very useful feature when there's roots and logs, and you don't really want to go around it. You just kick it up, set it back down. Kick it up, set it back down. And one cool thing is, even though it's a big 61 inch, these springs that are on each side make it really easy to just grab this handle, and you can pull it up with your hand, or you can use the foot. It's recommended that you use the foot because it's a lot easier, but for demonstration purposes, showing you how light this deck is. So I think that is it for the Worldlawn Cobra 60 inch. Like I said, it comes in a 48 and 52. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned.